Everybody let's go. Any kushika go for sake chamber. Save that date to remember. It's happening for the first time in Medicalend. Sangana, come along, who we are, Tourism Expo.
From the 10th to the 12th of September at Mutare Sports Club. Come and exhibit your business. Register now. Email ncb@ztazim.co.zw. Call 8677005940 and visit www.zimbabwetourism.net/Sanganai. Experience Zimbabwe. Zimbo.
Congratulations to River Valley Chairman Engineer Mncedisi Dube and Group CEO Ambassador Smelly Dube on their prestigious awards in Rwanda, Kigali. The River Valley Group of Companies proudly celebrates the success of its leaders, recognized among the 100 most notable Africans at the Business Summit 2025 in Kigali, Rwanda. Makorokoto Amhlope, and also a special honor for River Valley Group CEO Imbogoto, Ambassador Smelly Dube's induction into the prestigious National Excellence Hall of Fame. Well done, River Valley. We celebrate your excellence. River Valley Properties, decent housing for all.
Call for public nominations for persons to serve on the Zimbabwe Human Rights Commission. The Committee on Standing Rules and Orders, CSRO, of the Parliament of Zimbabwe is mandated in terms of Section 2371B of the Constitution to invite the public to nominate candidates for possible appointment by His Excellency, the President of Zimbabwe, to serve as commissioners on independent commissions. The term of office for the current commissioners of the Zimbabwe Human Rights Commission will soon expire, resulting in 6 vacancies. In light of this, the Committee on Standing Rules and Orders, CSRO, invites the public to submit nominations for individuals to be considered for possible appointment to the Commission. The closing date for the submission of nominations is Friday, 29 August 2025 at 16:30 hours. For more information, kindly visit the Parliament website www.parlzim.gov.zw. Parliament of Zimbabwe, a strong, independent, people-driven, world-class parliament.
Welcome back. You're still watching Sunday Edition. In our This and That, we have a very topical issue where, as awareness campaigns on the Marriage Act continue, legal experts have highlighted the dangers of failing to register marriages as well as divorces. Tapiwa Machemeze takes us through that.
News that divorce tokens or gupuro have no legal effect unless registered has come as a surprise to many people attending ongoing awareness campaigns being held countrywide by the Ministry of Justice, Legal and Parliamentary Affairs. Deputy Director of the Law Development Commission, Mr. Ray Roche, told Bindura residents that local courts have been inundated with several disputes arising from unregistered marriages and, most surprisingly, divorce tokens, popularly known as gupuro.
And we are having a problem in courts, people who haven't stayed together for the last 10 years. Because nakapa gupuro, you are still married. And the benefits of marriage is that the surviving spouse is the beneficiary to the estate when one of you dies. Even mukaenda in front of bazimambo or traditional leaders there, so that the witness kutu yapiwa gupuro. Remember, you are still married. So those of you, and I'm not wishing any of you to divorce, those of you who want to break completely, Remember, you have to go to get a court order.
To many people, the lack of legal effect of divorce tokens that go unregistered has come as a surprise.
Now yegupuro iri tricky because taingoti even munhu wakangoenda kwatete wako o kwani makangopanana gupuro renyu mebva matozvitora serious muvanhu motoita move on asi nhasi tadzidza kuti chero makapanana gupuro renyu risina kuenda kunopiwa court orders richiripo chero makatsonzi mafa mutori amai vekumba ikoko
zvinhu zvatibatsira nhasi nekuti pese apa taingoenda pamberi pemazitare amambo tichingoti tapanana gupuro asi zvinhu zvekuti tasingazivi kuti zvinorejistwa.
Ndandisingazvizivi zvekuti gupuro rine rejistwa, taingoziva kuti kana ndatoripuwa ndoziva ndotofamba nekuti ndatonzonzi pano hapasiri penyu.
Vatipa mumwe muono watanga tisina isusu semadzimai. Mukurarama kwedu taingofungidzira kuti kuda ana baba nhasi akatongokuudza kuti inini nezvako panapa handichada changu chandinokwanisa kutakura inini tumapureti twangu kuda zvimwe pamwe nekamwana kari kuyamwa kumusana ndotoenda.
Even traditional leaders had no idea their rulings on divorce were not final in the absence of formal registration by the courts.
Angoti apa zvavataura zvaita zvakanaka nokuti vanhu ngoti kana munhu wapuwa gupuro watorambwa chose. Tisingazivi tingoziva kuti munhu akapuwa gupuro atorambwa zvapera.
The Deputy Minister of Justice, Legal and Parliamentary Affairs, Advocate Norbert Mazungunye, said government is on a drive to unpack laws for the people so that they are empowered.
Takaenda Guruve, tikabva Guruve tikaenda zvakare Mbire, tikaenda kuMazowe, iko zvino tiri muno mubhindura tichidzidzisa nezvemutemo kuti vanhu vabatsirike uyezve ndizvozvo zvinenge zvichitarisirwa nemukuru wedu wenyika President Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa kuti musasiye nzvimbo ipi neipi pamunoita basa renyu.
The Marriages Act Chapter 5.17 came into effect in September 2022 with a radical change to the marriage laws in Zimbabwe, repealing the Marriage Act Chapter 5.11 and Customary Marriages Act Chapter 5.07. Tapiwa Machemedze, ZBC News, Bindura.
We now give you our science and technology feature. In a country where urban centers are growing faster than their infrastructure, innovators at Bulawayo Polytechnic have proffered a solution to parking space problems through a smart parking system. More in our science and technology segment.
It is a weekday rush hour. The city is alive with traffic, but amid the rush, one question echoes through the mind of a driver: where will I park? In Harare and other urban centers, motorists circle the same blocks for what feels like forever, burning fuel, wasting precious time, or in search of an open bay. But what if technology could do the search and billing for you?
This is a smart parking system, right? Where we have two users here. We have user A and user B, right? So when user A comes and parks in our system, it notifies you that there's a car that has been detected and come and build this car, right? And we have user B. User B is part of our system, right? He or she comes and parks in our system, right? And then it's return car detected, it's notified, the system notifies the bay admin. He or she is going to pay 50 cents or less for the amount of time that they spent in the what? In the parking lot.
Beyond convenience, the system is designed with accountability in mind, reducing the need for human parking marshals. At its core are sensors embedded in the ground with automated payment options.
The systems that we currently have in Zimbabwe is whereby someone has to actually see that there's a car that is in the bay. Then they run to that what? Car. What if 5 cars come at once? It's chaotic, is it? So, in this particular system, it notifies the bay administrator that there is a car that is in a particular bay. City councils will now be able to know that in a particular street, there were 10,000 or 5,000 cars that went and parked in it. With that information, they know that half of it were registered and half were not. So when the administrator or the one who's supervising the bay goes back to cash in their money, the guys that receive the money will know that we are expecting 2,500.
The innovation by Bulawayo Polytechnic, which is still at prototype stage, could rescue local authorities in parking space management but questions remain over if such innovations thrive in a policy and infrastructure environment largely dependent on manual systems. Can local authorities embrace technology-driven models fast enough to match the pace of urbanization? Only time will tell. Wellington Makonese, ZBC News.
And that's our science and technology feature taking us to a break. We'll be back shortly with Sports Buzz.
Steelmate Investments, your friend in steel, is Zimbabwe's leading supplier of premier quality steel and roofing sheets. We also have a big flat bars, EN range, razor wire, galvanized wire, cranked ridges, expanded metal, and many more products in stock that you might require for any construction projects that you might be embarking on. You can visit us at our Gleneagles branch, which is at stand number 706 Gleneagles Road in Harare, or call us on 0787 001 643 up to 6. You can visit our Affirmative branch at number 346 Affirmative Way in Willowvale. You can call us on 0788 930 556 up to 61. We also have branches in Bari at gate number 8 CSO at Magaba, which you can call on 0782 408 415. Our other Bari branch is the Discount Steel branch, which is at number 1 Easterman's Place in Magaba as well. You can call that branch on 0736 439 999. Steelmate Investments, your friend in steel.
This is a people's game. They will be bubbling about this one for weeks and months to come.
Let's go! Lights, camera, action. Put your mind on it, live the life that you remember. Wherever you are, whatever your reason, it's on SuperSport all season long. Reconnect and stay connected to DSTV Compact and get the best football on us. Women of Faith, it's time to come together. The Anglican Mothers Union of Zimbabwe invites you to the AMUS 2025 conference from the 21st to the 24th of August at St. Patrick's Mission, Chundura, in the Diocese of Central Zimbabwe, under the theme, Standing Firm in Uncertain Times. Come be refreshed, be strengthened, and walk boldly in faith. Mukristu usanete, namata urinde.
Welcome back. Herentos moved 2 places up in the Kasalaga Premier Soccer League table after a thrilling 3-1 victory over Kwekwe United in match day 24 at Trufaro Stadium this Sunday.
The students got off to a great start with the John Joao opener in 19 minutes into the game. The students' joy was short-lived as a proud Gorekore found an equalizer for the struggling newcomers in the 32nd minute. Herentos restored their lead before half-time thanks to Kundai Sangara's 43rd minute strike. The students went into the break with a 2-1 lead and they continued to dominate in the second half. Prince Mahamba sealed the 3-1 victory for Herentos after hitting the back of the net in the 66th minute. The win was a crucial one for Herentos, who moved up 2 places to 5th position in the league table with 38 points. On the other hand, Kwekwe United remains at the bottom of the table with 9 points. In other matches, Highland shared sports with Ingeze Platinum Stars in a 1-0 draw, with Bigita Minerals bagging a 2-1 victory against Caps United. Anna Shemrombedzi, ZBC News, Harare.
Alex Cricket Club began the National Premier League on a high note, securing a 4-wicket win over Eastern Titans in their matchday 1 encounter this Sunday.
Alex Cricket Club won the toss and opted to bowl first against the Eastern Titans. The Eastern Titans innings got off to a strong start with the first power play seeing a 46 runs scoring without losing a wicket. The second power play was more eventful with 148 runs scored and 9 wickets lost. Satanda Chimongoro had a brilliant knock, scoring 50 off 38 balls, hitting 3 fours and 3 sixes. Eastern Titans were eventually all out for 225 runs in 41 overs, with Tatenda Mpunga being the last man standing for or 16 runs. In response, Alex Sports Club's innings started steadily, with the first power play seeing 38 runs scored for the loss of 2 wickets. Alex Cricket Club eventually reached their target, scoring 202 runs in 38 overs, and at the end of the day, Alex Cricket Club were 227 for 6 in 41 overs. In other matches in Blair Derby, Amakosi won by 6 wickets over Amakosi 2, while Takashinga won by 134 runs over Queens One Sports Club. Rimuka Cricket Club won by 7 wickets over Chiredzi Cricket Club. Anna Shemurambedzi, ZBC News, Harare.
Zimbabwe is set to showcase its talent at the 2025 World Amateur Golf Team Championship, which will be held in Singapore in October. The road to qualification was paved through local tournaments registered on the World Amateur Golf Ranking.
The prestigious tournament is essentially the World Cup for amateur golfers, which is an achievement for amateur players. Zimbabwe will be sending a team of 3 players accompanied by 2 officials, a coach and a head of delegation to the Global Golfing Showcase. The competition will feature 36 countries, with the format being stroke play over 4 rounds. Zimbabwe is among the top 3 countries from Africa, together with South Africa and Uganda, that have made it to the global tournament.
Yes, we've been there before. And this time around, we really want to bring in a podium finish. We've been there, we've learnt a lot, and our preparations, we are going to do things differently. I think the coaches alluded to technology, and the team has already started.
National team coach Simon Murungweni emphasized the team's innovative approach to preparations.
We'll take full advantage of technology, where we'll simulate the course conditions and the terrain. We do have, through the ZGA and RNA, what is called the flight scope. It's a device that does measure swing speed, and you can pick a course that you want, and you can have players work on the monitor on the driving range, simulating that. So we'll use that to prepare for that, for the Eisenhower tournament.
Meanwhile, the Zimbabwe Golf Association will unveil the final selected team in due course, with their sides set on a podium finish. Anna Shemurambedzi, ZBC News, Harare.
Zimbabwe's rhythmic gymnastics queen, Runako Kundishora, is expected to lead Team Zimbabwe at the Gymnastics Region 5 in Namibia this December, after retaining her title as the national rhythmic gymnastics senior champion at a local school in Harare this Saturday.
With a dream of representing Zimbabwe at the Olympics, 19-year-old Runako Kundishora is fast becoming a household name in regional rhythmic gymnastics, a standard she eyes to translate into global success in the near future. Arguably in a league of her own, the reigning rhythmic gymnastics seniors national champion was at the forefront during the Region 5 Gymnastics Showcase last year, helping Team Zimbabwe to bag bronze on home soil. This Saturday, Kundishora was at her usual prime, commanding the roost at the Rhythmic Gymnastics National Finals to renew her bid in the regional arena ahead of this year's Region 5 Showcase slated for Namibia. While she did not speak for herself, her signature performance was an expression of dreams to raise the banner of gymnastics in Zimbabwe.
She's looking forward to be joining the Olympic team and participating in the Olympics competitions and also African competitions. The first one is the African competitions that will be held next year, and she's willing to try that one first before she goes to the Olympics.
So she started in the lower levels and fairly rapidly progressed, winning on and off for the first couple of years. Then when she became very serious, she first represented the country at Gold Reef.
A national champion, a regional medalist, and a world stage performer, Kundishora has built a legacy and inspiration to the next generation.
In a few years' time, I would really like to compete in the Olympics, like as a senior and stuff. And like my dream is to become like a coach or a judge.
Kundishora, who has showcased her talent in the Netherlands and Brazil, leads a new generation of Zimbabwe's gymnasts, which include rising starlets Atara Peters and Talia Chawanda, among others, who dream to dominate the world stage. Reynold Ngwarati, ZBC News, Harare.
That's our look at the world of sport. We take a break. Join us for Showbiz when we return.
Did you know you are now required to obtain a ZBC radio license before you can renew your vehicle insurance and Zinara Motor Vehicle License Disc? Licenses can be purchased from ZBC offices, Zinara offices, and various insurance agents across the country. Did you also know that you can now be exempted only if your vehicle is not equipped with a radio receiver? For that, you will be required to obtain an exemption certificate from the ZBC provincial offices only. Be compliant, stay informed. Purchase your license today to avoid any inconveniences. T's and C's apply.
Good evening and welcome to the greatest show on earth. This is a people's game. They will be bubbling about this one for weeks and months to come. Let's go!
Wherever you are, whatever your reason, it's on SuperSport all season long. Reconnect and stay connected to DSTV Compact and get the best football on us.
This August, we remember the illustrious sons and daughters of our motherland Zimbabwe, our heroes and defense forces who sacrificed their lives for the freedom and sovereignty we enjoy today. We also honor our defense forces who continue to safeguard the legacy of that sacrifice. Celebrate our heroes and defense forces by placing your heartfelt messages on ZBC's wide range of radio, TV, and digital platforms. Play your part in giving them the recognition they deserve. Email marketing@zbc.co.zw to book your slot today.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. We now give you the Showbiz Roundup. This weekend, Zimbabwe's entertainment scene came alive from Chinoi to Chiredzi as Kireni Zulu treated his fans to an exclusive album preview at a local joint in Chinoi, whilst Afrofusion sensation Oriano electrified the Lowveld agricultural show, transforming it into a euphoric dance party.
Kireni Zulu performed live at a joint in Chinoi as he prepares to launch his new album, Membwe Nebachi, on the 6th of this month in the capital city, Harare. The attendees of the 2025 Lowveld Agricultural Show official opening held in Chiredzi town this Saturday were left begging for more as Afrofusion musician Oriano performed his hit songs. The crowd could not help but sing along to Oriano's 2024 hit, Ndakuda, as he delivered a soulful performance.
Well, we ended on that euphoric feel, and of course, we wish you an amazing week. From all of us here, it's good night.
Good night.